Whenever we would start to film with her and we would know that it's a long day, we would actually tell her the first scene it's in the shower, even if it wasn't. Hi there, I'm Roxanne Miller and I want to welcome you back on my channel. If you're new here, I'm a content creator, a model, and the author of Unsexy Healing Without Hashtags. If you're returning, thank you very much and I hope you enjoy this because this is Wicked Wednesday. I think I told you before that in my 15 years working in the adult entertainment industry, I've been in front and behind the camera. I have been doing desk office training and stuff like that. And I have some stories that might ruin it for you, but also that might be very educational for somebody else who wants to learn what not to do. So this is about one model who in my niche was really famous and nobody was able to stomach her, literally. It's bugging me that I have to talk about it, but hygiene is really important. When you work with people, when you work in an environment where there are plenty of people, but even when you work with yourself, not having a good hygiene, it's actually a symptom and should be treated likewise. It might be something of a mental disorder, a symptom of a mental disorder. It might be a symptom of depression, or sometimes it might be a symptom of not being properly educated while growing up. The people around you should not be punished for the situation in which you are. And I hope this is going to be enlightening, because for us, the people who worked with her or around her, it was really difficult. I remember once I was filming her for a producer, and you know, I'm usually quite sensitive about these things, as in I'm going to be kind about it. It can happen to everybody, like toilet paper would be able to leave bits and stuff like that, right? It's absolutely normal. But I told her she has some leftovers and she picked it up and I expected it to be this tiny. No, it was like you know, like in the magicians when they start pulling the scarves from the sleeve and they never stop. This was her. I don't know how she managed to have this strip of toilet paper all smushed together, all stuck in between. I was shocked, but I didn't say anything because I was like, okay. To this day, I'm like, did she rip the toilet paper like that? Oh. And then I was filming her in a swimming pool, in a small swimming pool. I mean, more like a puddle kind of swimming pool. You know, these little things that you can use in your garden when you don't have a lot of space. And we were recording. It was not specific to that niche. And all of a sudden, I see the water turn yellow. You don't do that. I mean, if you are a woman, grown woman in your 30s, and you want people to respect you, you don't do that. Like, I was shocked to hear she's older than me, because I was like, I mean, by the looks I wasn't, but by the mindset she has. And then another time, whenever we would start to film with her and we would know that it's a long day, we would actually tell her the first scene it's in the shower, even if it wasn't. Because we wanted her to wash herself. She was stinking so bad. Once we rented a hotel apartment and there were like 3 or 4 bedrooms, something, but we had to film like a lot and we were plenty of us, and she entered in one room to film a batch of 5 videos, and these hotel rooms, they do not open the windows. We couldn't stay in the room. I used half of my deodorant to change the smell in the room, and then you couldn't stay in the room because of the talc powder in the deodorant. It's so disgusting. Hair was always dirty and smelly. Imagine extensions that are curled and are not washed. They smell like a wet dog mixed with something else. It's horrible. And I've seen in some of her scenes things that grossed me out, but also amused me, because I realized that you don't have to. I mean, it was for me. It was eye-opening, because I was always struggling with this perfect. Let's make it look perfect. Let's make it be perfect. And I would drive myself insane with these perfect kind of things. And I realized that for as long as producer pay her for the crap she's putting out, and she's paid a lot, and she's not putting a lot of effort, I should stop driving myself insane. Not from doing the best that I can, but from driving myself insane. Because as long as you put the energy, and as long as you put yourself into it, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's going to be authentic. And she is authentic in her own way, definitely. Giving sinus infection to everybody around her, true. Let's not digress. It's really, really important when you work with other people, and especially in this kind of industry, when you actually get uncovered parts of your body that usually are covered. It's really important, and I've seen it happening with other models too, like, you know, having to film 10, 15, 12 20 videos at once, you eventually get sweaty, and they would be like, oh my god, let me have a shower because I started sweating and it starts to smell and stuff like that. It happened. You can have hacks, or you can learn things that will help you, or even go in the shower if you can do it. But to stink out a place from the second you entered, that's not, it happens. No. So this is my little rant about it. There will be people who know who I'm speaking about. And I hoped you didn't smell her. And I'm hoping it's going to raise a question for those who work, or who want to work, or who want to learn and stuff like that. I just wanted to get it out of my system. It's out there. It's going to be forgotten soon. Thank you for being here, and have a good one. I think I'm going to have a shower right now. See you.